no matter how you slice this pie, as some would say, it's not going to end well. Sababa and Cairo are, I don't know, 5 seconds short of going to war. Now, all the wars going forward are going to be fought over oil. Some are going to be fought over water. Sababa and Cairo, if they go to war, it's going to be because of the dam built on the Happy, the quote-unquote Nile River. They turn it on. They level up the power on this thing. The water level decreases. Juba is going to feel it. Khartoum is going to feel it. And Cairo is going to feel it. They get into the end of the rope. And the time for talk is about out. New Delhi and Beijing are 5 seconds from going to war. This time over a land corridor. These two fought a war before. Back then did not end well for New Delhi. It's a tough neighborhood. New Delhi has a nuclear-armed enemy to their west and Kushite mountain range east. They're in Islamabad as far as they're concerned. And they have a nuclear-armed enemy to their east in Beijing. Beijing took over Tibet. They're kind of taking over Bhutan, or at least part of it. And New Delhi is prepared to go to war over that. Because where Bhutan sits would give fire control to Beijing over a narrow strip of land that goes to additional portions in the east that are part of Cusharappasi. And New Delhi, not trying to hear that. Now, I know that most don't realize that when the corporate U.S. goes down, it's going to be an inside job. I know that most fail to realize any conflict that is fought in the Far East does not have to be a direct confrontation. It's going to be a direct confrontation on purpose to help towards the inside job. When everything is networked in that particular jurisdiction, it's easy to take it down, EMPs and bots. It is not militarily possible to take down the colonizing hostiles. It's going to be an inside job. And when things go left, and they are going to go left, got about 2 Earth years, give or take, maybe a little longer. I really don't see it beyond 2 Earth years. However, dynamics do change. On the current trajectory, though, yeah, the planet system that they have, the Babylon system that they have, is going to go through some changes. And you have all these folks talking about, oh man, it's going to be a great reset. No, brain dead is my response to them. We, the melanated heterosexuals, we are the reset, not them. And their nonsense, i.e. their Babylon system, with their digital chains and their digital handcuffs. They're on borrowed time. They're going to act. It's going to be global in scope. There'll be no hiding place. And those who chose not to establish and maintain, expand, and improve their own global system, independent of the colonizing hostiles and the melanated puppets, the Babylon system, are going to pay for that. And there's nothing we can do to stop that. We're not here to stop the colonizing hostiles, the Babylon system. We're not here for that. We're here to survive it on our own terms, by plotting our own course and navigating our own course on our own terms. Most don't know how, and they think it's not possible. And that's their loss, because they fail to realize you're never at an option until you stop looking for one or making your own options, which we routinely do. Limes into limeade is what we do here. Improvise, adapt, overcome is what we do here. Most of our kith and kindred go along. They want access to trinkets and toys, so they figure if they just go along, they have access to trinkets and toys at the expense of their liberty and their freedom, and that of their babies. They made their choices, and we don't like their choices. However, it's their right and it's their choice, and they've made it. The consequences of that are theirs, not ours. You cannot have a circumstance where you got wars over water, wars over oil, wars over ideology, and folks using quote-unquote religion as a bludgeon. Consequences are about to come down. And those that have not established an unencumbered, independent jurisdiction and venue on their own terms, boy, are they going to pay for it. And those who had no idea what questions to ask them are going down with them. These real slick talk gooders, the dog and pony show folks with the gift of gab that I've never had and don't need. These folks that do this are leading our kith and kindred like lemmings to their death. Painful to watch. It's their choices, and there's nothing we can do about it. So we stand as the example, and we are the beacon, and we lay out the practical, the sensible, the viable, the cold, hard reality, and let folks contemplate and discern as they acquire context and perspective on their own schedule. It either gets here and here, or it doesn't. It will get through to some. And of the some that it gets to, a handful of them may very well act. So again, we within the Amexem-Moor-Empire are not in the convincing business. We're not here to sell you a story. We're not here to use the gift of gab to convince you to come flow with us. We'll tell you, hey, look, this is what's going on. Now, if you train and pull your weight, you can come with us. If you don't, most of our kith and kindred are too far gone. Difficult to accept, except we must. It's not right, it's not all right. It's cold, hard reality. Brother against brother, sister against sister, father against son, mother against daughter. Brother, 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 brother. Hey, brother, come. Don't brother me. Don't do it. Every brother is not a brother. And most that wear affairs like us, again, would spit in our faces if they could. We don't fit inside their religious box, or we don't fit inside of their ideology box. So we are less than dirt as far as they're concerned. Fine by me. Do you, just do it over there, away from us. We have work to do for our babies. They are now 3 generations of Amexem-Empire nationals on this planet. We don't have the time. And they've made their choices. And we are not in the convincing business. So folks, as I always say, they're either going to run towards or they're going to run away. However, they are going to run. Are they running scared? Are they running free? Not our issue and not my concern. What we do collectively, that is my concern. How we do what we do, in honor, with honor, that is my concern. Multiple plans for everything that we do. Multiple backup plans for everything that we do. Paying as we go, owing no one anything. That is what I'm concerned about. Everything else, don't care. Totally don't care. Never have, not gonna do it. Not in the caring business. And the loving business for those who choose to engage us with love. Yeah. It is never the what, it's always the how. Don't come to us last minute. Can't help you. You had decades. You were warned that there would be soldiers at stores with bayonets that won't let you in. You waited until the last minute. Then you can't come to us. That's how I'm going to deal with them. Parties chose to be encumbered. That's their right. Parties chose to be short-sighted. They chose not to broaden their horizons by broadening what they engage in, where they engage it. That has rendered them incapable of having an intelligent conversation in all manner of studies, in all manner of fields of endeavor. No one limited them but them. And I make that statement knowing that folks are going to say that's not true. We have the same exact 24 standard Earth hours as they do. We have the same exact 24 standard Earth hours as the colonizers and hostiles and the melanated puppets do in the Babylon system. What we do with our 24 standard Earth hours and what everybody else does, totally and distinct, different things. And therein lies why most of our kith and kindred have gotten and go nowhere very fast.